Good morning, everyone. This is Sarah with the Pickaway County Library, and I'm here to bring you our baby toddler story time. We're going to start out with a song that you may already know. It's called Row, Row, Row Your Boat. This does have some additional verses, so make sure you listen. And if you want to do the movement with me, you just make two fists and you lean forward and pull back. That's how we're going to row our boat in the song. Are you ready? Here we go. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Row, row, row your boat gently down the creek. If you see a crocodile, don't forget to shriek. Row, row, row your boat gently down the river. If you see a polar bear, don't forget to shiver. Row, row, row your boat gently to the shore. If you see a lion there, don't forget to roar. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Good job! The next thing we're going to do today is read our story together. It's a story about a woolly mammoth, and we're going to give that woolly mammoth a bath. Our book today is How to Wash a Woolly Mammoth. It's written by Michelle Robinson and illustrated by Kate Hindley. And we're reading today's book with permission from Macmillan Publishers. How to Wash a Woolly Mammoth. Does your woolly mammoth need a bath? You'll need to prepare. Woolly mammoths are quite big, and wool is notoriously tricky to clean. Don't worry, just follow this step-by-step guide. Step 1. Fill the bathtub. If your mammoth is thirsty, this may take a while. Step 2. Add bubble bath. Step 3. Add mammoth. You can use a broom, spooky mask, skateboard, heavy-duty crane. When all else fails, there's always cake. Step 4. Start scrubbing. Don't forget to wash behind those ears. Step 5. Wash his big fat tummy. Careful. A mammoth's tummy is terribly tickly. Step 6. Open an umbrella and stand back. Step 7. Now for the really hairy bit. You're going to need some shampoo, but not too much. Bubble bliss? Who, me? Hair raising. Mammoth mullet. And that is Twirly Whirly, the king. Comb over. Be careful not to get any in the mammoth's eyes. Oh dear. Step 8. To get a wet woolly mammoth down from a tree, you'll need a very strong trampoline. Step 9. Let him share a bath with you. Step 10. Throw in the towel and snuggle. The end. I hope you enjoyed our story. Thank you for reading along with me. This book and lots of others are available in the Youth Services Department and are ready and available for pickup or to be placed on hold. So get online or come in to see us and choose some books to read at home. For the next part of our story time, we'll be using our sensory bin. You'll need some toy animals, some soapy water, an old toothbrush, and a small towel. Let's put it all together and take a look. In our sensory bin today, we're going to use some soapy water. You can use any kind of soap for this. I've chosen some Dawn dish soap. You're going to put some plastic animals into your water. I have a couple dinosaurs here. Put them right in there. And then we're going to take this old toothbrush and just scrub our animals. So you can take them out or leave them in to scrub them. I'm going to start at the head and go all the way down to the feet and all the way down to the tail. Do you start at the top and work down, or do you start at the feet and work your way up? After you've scrubbed your animals, you can use your towel to dry them all off and keep them nice and clean. And there's no right or wrong way or order to do this. You can put them back into the water as many times as you would like. The next thing we're going to do is our activity. For our activity today, we're going to be making our own washable paint. You'll need some cornstarch, clear soap, food coloring, water, and a paintbrush. To make our paint today, we're going to use 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. I used about 3 or 4 pumps of this clear hand soap, 2 or 3 drops of food coloring. I am just using red and blue today. And then you'll need paper and a paintbrush, or you can even use this paint in the bathtub. It is completely washable. So I've combined my ingredients. It's cornstarch, the soap, the food coloring, and just a little bit of water to thin it out. And I've just mixed it all up in this disposable little paper cup. I've done red, blue, and then I've done 1 drop of red and 1 drop of blue to make a purple. Now your little one can use a paintbrush and use this right on paper, however they would like. You can use this in the bathtub and just easy cleanup. All you have to do is just rinse it right off. You can practice writing your letters, numbers, lines, shapes, whatever you decide to do. You can just color in the whole thing. You can make patterns. Just have fun with this. As long as you don't have too much food coloring, this will come off very easily. The last part of our story time today is going to be our craft. For our craft today, we're going to use a coloring page and we're going to give our woolly mammoth some hair. Let's take a look at what we'll need. The first thing you're going to need to do is print off our woolly mammoth page off of our Facebook post. Then you'll need some white school glue, just like this. I've put some into a cup here, a paintbrush, and some yarn. I'm using black yarn, but you really can use any color, whatever color you would like your woolly mammoth to be. I've just cut these into shorter lengths, so they're not super long. You can cut them any length you would like. So I have added a piece of tape to each corner just to help hold the page down while your little one is using the paintbrush to spread the glue. Now, if this is too hard to spread or it seems to dry too fast, you can add a little bit of water to the glue to help thin it out. You just want to cover all over your woolly mammoth body where you would want the hair to be. It doesn't have to be perfect. Now, if your little one does want to color this picture as well, I would recommend doing that before adding the glue and the yarn. Now your little one can take the yarn and lay it down in straight lines, or they can make it curly, or they can just take a bunch and jumble them up wherever they stick. Either way, these woolly mammoths are going to be super woolly by the time your little one is finished. We would love to see some pictures shared to our Facebook post so we can see what you all come up with and how you decorate them. I hope you enjoyed our story time today and that you'll join us again after the new year to read and learn together.